You got to give the people what they want.
Yeah, Greg's not happy.
Well, that's exactly what the people want.
Greg not being happy?
Yeah, because whenever you're mad, those are the videos that we get. By the way, there's a special jingle today brought to you by one of our YouTube subscribers who commented on our video this week and gave us the name. I'm going to try and find the comment so I can give credit to this because this is amazing. I was calling him Johnny Lie on the Couch or Johnny Lie on the Crate. And this guy was like, you know what? I got one for you. It's Johnny Depressing.
Instead of Johnny Wrestling.
Because he's Johnny Depressing. Because now he's like just friggin' depressed.
He seems that way. It's
brutal. All right, here it's like it only wants to show me responded allow. All right, here we go. Wes Anderson 1530, which is a hilarious name.
Fair. I forgot to record the backup.
You can record it.
Yeah, I forgot to. Hold on.
Yeah, it's fine. If I screw it up, that means all this. If I screwed it up and all this goes away, then this will be hilarious.
Yeah.
As long as we don't lose power and have like me piecing things together.
Listen, it's a beautiful sunny day, so that's guaranteed when we're going to lose power.
Oh, it's Nova Scotia, like 3 times a week. Yeah, and also here, let's let everybody else in the country, in the world know. So when we get our power bills, they're a guess.
Best guess, yeah.
The power company can't actually tell us if the bills we pay for are what we're actually paying.
Right, because it's been a year since they were hacked and still don't know.
I mean, our information's been sold to China, like India, like North Korea. I'm sure we are in North Korea somewhere, Greg.
I'm sure. Yeah. Brad, I'm not happy. I really am not happy. And I'm not happy with Netflix.
Why are you not happy with Netflix?
Because I had to watch this bloody show at regular speed.
Really?
Yeah. There's no option. When I started to watch this at 6:30 this morning, there's no option for me to increase the speed. So I had to go and watch this damn thing in real time.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, Netflix. What the damn hell?
I'd cry, Greg.
Listen, that's why you got the text first thing this morning. This might be my last one because I can't watch this shit at regular speed anymore.
Yeah, that's brutal, Greg. How did this happen?
It's very brutal. How did this happen? I don't know. Netflix screwing us just a little bit.
I don't know what's going on with Netflix. It's weird. It's like I watched this on my TV because I just want to sit on the couch and chill. And I watched last night live, which you can't watch 2 times speed. And then I have a rule, Greg. When I get to live, I stop.
Right.
I used to just like get to live and it'd be like 15 minutes left in the show and then I could record with Greg. But that's not happening because 15 minutes left in the show is actually 10:45. And I got an hour and 15 minutes of SmackDown left.
Yeah. So it's just like, Oh, by the way, I just went and looked. I finally actually got a meter read on my power bill, my last power bill.
Okay.
So it only took them 9 months to get me one, or 10 months. And oh, by the way, they literally had our rate doubled.
Of course they did. And do you get that money back?
It's credited on the bill because I'm on that equal payment every month. So it doesn't really matter until they get to the end and we're like, oh shit, your numbers are way off.
So Greg, you've been playing Animal Crossing, I hear.
Yeah, that's been about this time last week. My wife said, no, we're gonna set you up with one. So I set myself up, and that's been the newest time suck in my life.
Have you visited Epstein Island yet?
I have not. I've not visited Epstein Island. You can check the files and see.
I'm sure that that there's thousands of Epstein Islands that exist in Animal Crossing because people are trolls.
Probably.
If if I've learned anything, people are trolls. Speaking of trolling, you know what I've decided, Greg, as two married men with the Riz.
With the what?
With the Riz. We've got Riz because we got ladies. Riz is the term that kids, they riz up the girls. That's how they get the ladies.
Okay.
So we've got the Riz. You know why that is?
Sure. I don't know. I'm still confused.
Okay, so Riz is like back in the day, you would hit on a girl, like you would try and get her number, her digits. Riz is what the Gen Alphas call it.
I'm just going to tune out at this point and let you talk because I'm confused even more now the more you speak, Brad.
Okay, so it's because, Greg, you are a ladies' man, and Tiffy came back tonight.
That's good. That's news on me.
Tiffy came back tonight, and I know that made you very happy. And we're going to tell all of the wrestling nerds out there that the good news is because you know so much about wrestling, you can be a kayfabe Casanova.
I strut into the room like it's WrestleMania night. Spotlight hit my entrance, yeah, the timing's feeling right. Got that champion swagger, cut in promo, smooth and sweet. Drop a wink like Ric Flair, woo! Sweep them off their feet. From the top rope to the slow dance floor, they're chanting my name like we want more. I got that kayfabe charisma, headline Riz on display. Heartbreak Kid charm in a Broadway way. Body slammed out, let the romance begin. When I cut that love promo, I always win. In the moment, 1, 2, 3, love's the gold, and it's mine, you see.
Happy Valentine's Day, Greg.
Yes. I actually spent last evening. I don't know if you noticed, Brad. I put this in our group chat. I was at Costco last night, and I was dying watching younger men there paying way too much for roses at Costco last night and trying to one up each other for the girls. And I knew very well that if I had bought roses last night, my wife would kill me because why pay twice the price for roses today or this week when you can wait till next week and they're back to half price?
Also, my wife told me to wait until Sunday. Lent starts Wednesday. Buy the chocolate on Sunday when it's in the remainder bin.
Could do that too.
She hates Valentine's Day. At her staff meeting this week, like when they're having lunch in the staff room, like teachers do. She's like, all the boys are talking about all their plans. She's like just laughing, and she's like, my husband's plan is to record a wrestling podcast with his partner, and she did the air quotes, and
damn, wifey is throwing shade at me.
And then was like, hey, by the way, and then maybe he'll make supper, but maybe I'll make supper. It doesn't really matter. I lucked in. I have a woman that doesn't care about Valentine's Day.
Mine is similar. But I will one up that. I'm not even sure I'm spending Valentine's Day with my wife.
Where's she going?
Oh no, it's not she, it's me, because I've got to go to a hockey rink tonight.
Well, and she's watching the Olympics. My wife is like taking an Olympic break because there's a sport on. She doesn't want to watch it. She's going to get groceries. Like that's
why. What sport is on that she doesn't want to watch?
I don't know. Whatever's on right now. She just is like.
I usually I've been have the Olympics on pretty well nonstop.
Yep. So, and it's like the one time a year, one time every 4 years that I know what CBC is playing on television.
Yeah, it's 24/7 Olympics right now, which is great. I like it. Lots of fun there.
That justifies all the tax dollars we give CBC for the other 3 years.
Listen, it's not just CBC. I mean, you get TSN. I think Bell actually has the rights, and CBC kind of subleased.
Yeah, CBC, because CBC is the public broadcaster here in Canada, and if you put your VPN on and you go to GEM, you can watch like everything. It's all there. It's very well done.
Yeah, that's what I have on is GEM all the time.
All the time. All right. Well, now we've avoided this, Greg. I think we have to take our medicine.
Do we?
Yep.
Do we really have to?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
SmackDaddies, a revolutionary podcast in sports entertainment. Brad the Dad and Father Greg, the SmackDaddies. SmackDaddies, the revolutionary podcast in sports entertainment. It's Brad the Dad and Father Greg, the SmackDaddies.
Hello, friends, and welcome to your SmackDown review for the Hub. I am Brad the Dad, and riding shotgun with me is my tag team partner, Greg, Father of Eltham.
Want to see my son?
Oh, we need it, Greg. This was one of the stupidest. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I liked a lot of SmackDown. The main event left me with such a sour taste in my mouth, though. It's hard for me to not be a little sour.
Okay, I actually am the opposite because I think that that's the part I liked the most on SmackDown. The rest of it I was pretty mad on. So
I got to tell you, I don't need Cody. Like, I would much have rather Sami Zayn or Jacob Fatu in this match. I think my issue is I don't want Cody and Drew at WrestleMania.
okay, we haven't talked since Royal Rumble.
Yes, so let's talk a little bit about the Royal Rumble. First of all, congratulations, Sean Burkhead. The stuff is still right there, mostly because I haven't had a break this week. So I got to find a box that'll fit the biggest item and then stuff everything in there. And I also want to make a trip to the Dollarama to get some of the Canadian snacks because it's Berkey.
Yeah. So what did you think of that show? Because I did not like.
I know you hated it. I
hated the men's match.
So here's the thing. It's not that you hated the fact of the win. I liked all the match. I just didn't like some of the results.
Yeah. Like I actually didn't mind the first, say, half of the men's Royal Rumble, but I'm just so sick of seeing the same people on the top of the card all the time. Like, how many times do we have to see Roman Reigns headlining WrestleMania?
Every year.
Right? No, give me something different. Give me like CM Punk and Roman Reigns, whatever at this point. But it's just the same thing, wash, rinse, repeat over and over, and I'm just done with it.
So here's the thing. I'm okay with Roman and Punk because we didn't get the one-on-one last year. And arguably the two biggest stars, Greg. Arguably.
Yeah, but that doesn't allow you to build any new stars if you have the same two over and over and over again.
But the thing, okay, but neither of them were they were the main event of night one last year. Now they're going to be the main event of night two. But the reality is the other side of the card is the problem because it should be Drew versus Jacob and Cody and Sami in a four-way maybe, or something creative that gets some other people in the mix.
Yeah, but that just means that next year it's got to be Drew versus Cody in a one-on-one because that's basically what we're doing is we're doing a multi-man match one year and then doing the same match as singles the year after.
But the problem is that, like, I think Cody's the problem. For me, I'm done. Don't need to see Cody in the main. I know that lots of people love Cody, but unless he's turning heel, which there was signs of that tonight, I don't need Cody. I'm happy for Drew because I think Drew needs a WrestleMania main event with people and not just one ceiling fan.
Yeah, I just want to see something different, right? Like there was opportunity. You could have hot-shotted Obafemi in the way he participated in that first part of the Royal Rumble. You could have done
you can't say Braun Breaker because that hernia is a real problem.
Well, I mean, we didn't know that at the time, but like you could have done a Braun Breaker. You could have done hell. I would have even been happy if they did a Logan Paul.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been opposed to that, but I don't mind the Roman part. I'm telling you, the problem is the other side. Drew versus Cody for the 14th time.
Yeah, right. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over and over again. And that's what's really bugging me between SmackDown, between wrestling in general. I'm really down on the product right now.
There is, and the worst part about this is, and the one thing I will say to you is, there are guys that you can just strap a rock to. I know you're not the biggest fan of him. I'm going to ask you about it later, but Trick Williams, another one you didn't mention, like he is. You can say what you want about him. Dude's over.
I don't understand it. Maybe also because I don't know what Riz is, but sure, like, there's no denying Trick Williams has something there. But is there room for a Trick Williams when we're clogged at the top with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and all these guys who have to stay at the top and for some reason can't move down?
Yeah, Damian Priest, another one who's like, we saw the rise of Damian Priest, and I don't think he's going anywhere. Dominic's like, what are we gonna like? Dominic could have been another, like, he's over and he can go. He can wrestle.
I can't wait till we get to talk about the women's match later, because I loved so much of this that segment tonight with Dominic.
But you're not wrong. The biggest problem that we have, like, the women's side looks like it's going to be super fun, because no matter where you go at Liv, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to get Liv. Let's say it's Liv and Stephanie, just for the argument's sake, because that's probably where we're going. That's my sense. That's two women who have never made it into WrestleMania. And on the other side, what else do we have, Greg? We're probably going to get Jade versus either Bianca or
they're saying potentially Tiffy,
which those are great too. I know we've seen Jade and Tiffy a few times, but we haven't seen it in so long that it's kind of like. But they're both also like not your like Charlotte Flair and Alexa are probably going to be defending those women's titles in some sort of match. Becky's not in the main event. She's probably going to be wrestling lower down on the card.
Yeah, I think that's Becky and AJ lower down on the card.
And then maybe we're going to get Jordan Grace and Julia. That's my sense of if I was going to guess a US title match. And if not on WrestleMania, it'll be on SmackDown before.
Yeah. Wow. That's fair as well.
The Andre the Giant Battle Royal spots. But you're not wrong. Like, Zack Ryder's back. Apollo Crews showed up again tonight.
No Q-tip with Dim though, Brad.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed. But Greg, the thing is, there are guys, and you're right. So Carmelo Hayes is a great example. Dragunov's another one. It's like, these guys are fantastic in the ring, but they're right here. Like, this is, I'm putting my hands, like, this is the high part of and there's this, the mid card is excellent in WWE. The problem is you're getting to the point of, shall we call it the Dolph Ziggler effect? That's what you're arguing about, Gregory. You're arguing about the Dolph Ziggler effect, where a guy spends too long in the mid card before.
Yeah. Then what do you do with him?
Does he get out ever?
Nope. Yeah. I don't know, Brad. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to see here.
So what you're telling me is this was Friday the 13th, and it was definitely not lucky for you.
Do you know all those things are true?
Greg did not get lucky on Friday the 13th.
All right. Let's
no
start
comment.
the
No
SmackDown.
comment. All right.
Let's start the SmackDown.
Greg, I know how excited you are, because, well,
what time is it, Brad?
It's Tiffy time.
I knew as soon as I saw her come out, at least I was going to get 2 seconds of her and 2 seconds of Happy Greg. Gregory.
Yeah.
So Tiffy says that, wait, actually, Greg, maybe you shouldn't be so excited about Tiffy.
Why? Because
if your wife ever listened to this podcast, you'd be in trouble.
Which she never will.
Maybe your kid will listen and blackmail you.
No. I'm what is it they say? I'm too cringe.
You're too cringe. Like how we're teaching Greg the lingo.
No, you're not.
She was rookie of the year, by the way. Greg had the best rookie year of all time, and now she's working her way back to the main event. Out comes Lash and Lash and Nia. By the way, love their gear.
Yeah, their gear was fantastic. Lashes especially with the hearts on it.
And Nia Jax, you go, girl. As the people who are on the bigger side of life, we love it when our friends get healthy.
Yeah, Nia's looking great.
She's looking great.
Yeah.
She's single and ready to mingle. Eric B, use that kayfabe Riz.
Eric's, go for it.
All right, so this Lash has the line. She calls her a bitter Betty. Bitter Betty. And of course, this little back and forth leads to Rhea Ripley and Io coming out, and it just rolls into the match, Greg. I love this because it's not what I expected to have happen.
No, you weren't expecting this?
I was expecting the match. I just didn't think that they were just going to roll from Tiffy to this, and they're all kind of connected because we have this match coming up with the Elimination Chamber, which I think Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Tiffy are going to be in.
Maybe.
Well, Rhea's in it, and so is Tiffy, and Io might qualify on Monday.
We'll see.
So fine. The Valentine's twins, Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Greg, this match went pretty much as exactly as anyone would expect. The smallest girl in the match got beat up.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And Nia Jax during the commercial, because I stopped because I saw it. I was skipping through the commercial. I was like, this is hilarious. Nia Jax slaps her ass, does a hip attack, and then like rubs her butt in the face of Io Sky. I was laughing. I was like, Nia Jax is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, Nia.
Greg, the other part of this, brother, was the flippy stuff from Rhea Ripley. Who knew that she could do lucha stuff if she had a base to work on? But the problem is that no one in this division other than these two can actually beat her base.
It'll be interesting to see where they go with this further.
Yeah, she ends up doing a Hurricane Rana and then spinning DDT, which was not the smoothest, but two big ladies who don't normally do this stuff. At the end, they catch Nia on the ropes. She gets power bombed. We get a moonsault, and that's the win. So, oh no, that's not the win. That's where I thought the win. I literally wrote that's the win, and it's like, nope, that's not the win.
No. They
end up fighting around. The match gets thrown out, and then we have the crash bang at the end. There's a table set on the outside. Io dives through the middle rope, landing on Nia, pushing her off the apron through a table, and then Lash Legend spears Rhea Ripley through the ringside, like the bell ringer section, through that barricade into that section. Greg, this was chaos, and we're going to get another match, which I love because that means we get another one of these. This was a great match, and I don't mind the ending that just is a crash bang because it means that we get a match on the line.
Yeah, as long as it's not the same thing over and over and over again, I'm okay with that.
I think we're building to a 4-way tag match at WrestleMania.
All right. Okay.
With these two teams, probably Charlotte and Alexa. And if I'm going to throw one more team in, it's probably going to unfortunately be the Bellas.
You know what? I can't argue that.
As long as the Bellas don't win. If the Bellas win the tag titles, like, I don't know if I get it that they're legends, but could you imagine either of them in this match? They couldn't do any of the things that most of the girls in this match could do.
Yeah. I'm still a little confused as to what their role is going to be in this, but yeah.
They've never won the women's tag team titles. That's the only scary part about this. With all of this talent in this division that they're finally working on, that'd be like bringing back the Iconics. And and I'd say the Iconics are better wrestlers.
Yeah, I hear that they may be showing up somewhere soon.
Oh God. AEW?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was like, we don't need more here. So Cody promo. Cody's trying to qualify for the Elimination Chambers, and he's only 2 matches away from the main event.
Yeah.
Greg,
yeah, I know you're not liking it, so yeah.
I don't get it. I really don't. I get that Cody's the biggest star, but I'm just done. Like I've hit my Cody. I need him to do something else for a while. I need him to have his Roman Reigns US title run.
All right, fair enough.
Carmelo Hayes is walking through the back, and straight off of the milk carton, Apollo Crews back from the injured reserves. He's with Matt Cardona, King of the Indies, and they're not getting their shot tonight. They said, hey man, no disrespect. The open challenge is open, but not tonight. And then he walks over to The Miz, and I didn't catch this at first, but The Miz has 3 core values, and they spell out MIZ.
I didn't either. I didn't catch that first either, but that was pretty funny.
It's very funny.
And then the whole zone in thing.
Yeah. It's like master, inspire, zone in.
Right.
MIZ.
Yeah, and zone in, whether it's the debate whether there's a hyphen there or not to make it one word.
Listen, Apollo Crews is well educated. I think Miz should take whatever he says because Miz's education happened on reality television.
Again, I'm very curious to see what we're going to get here because there was apparently a segment from SmackDown last week that didn't happen involving The Miz.
Oh, well, do tell.
I should have known that you were going to ask that.
Well,
Hold on.
Okay, something happened to Miz. Whatever, fine.
It was a segment that got scrapped, and I didn't know if we were going to get it tonight.
Why don't you look it up while the crack research team's on it?
So I got it here.
Okay.
So the reports from WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select had that there was a planned angle where The Miz would attack Ilya Dragunov, and that was cut from SmackDown. It made it in a late draft of the show, but didn't end up happening, and that would eventually lead to a match between the two down the line. So The Miz and Dragunov.
Sure.
But I didn't know if we were going to get some sort of Dragunov interaction at this point to set that up. So I was curious.
They wrestled, I think, last week or the week before. This US title scene is kind of crowded, but it's good. I don't mind that. So we're at the House of Black. Oh wait, I mean Aleister Black. House of Black was his AEW group with his wife, and they talk about how Randy Orton rolled back the clock 2005, and now Zelina is gonna qualify for the Elimination Chamber tonight by going through Julia, who has her title, and Alexa, who is a fake friend. You know those 2 weird kids from Drama Club who were really into it, but didn't know that the rest of them thought they were full of bullshit? That's who these 2 kids are.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
These are, this is Aleister Black. Why did you come back?
Yeah. Whatever happened to him?
Don't know. Greg, please, we're going to ask people to support us because if we have to put up with this, we need some support. So
Support the show. Don't be late. Roast beef, bananas, and beers on the way. Patreon.com/thedraw. Help the boys keep breaking the law.
Patreon.com. Support us because we need all the help we can get. Listen, we are sitting through 3 hours of SmackDown, so you don't have to.
That's all these things are true.
Carmelo has an open challenge that's open to anyone as the U.S. champ, but holla playa. He's going to qualify for the chamber.
The Teddy Long Memorial match is about to happen. I know he's not dead yet, but
I was expecting him to show up. So then Dragunov comes out and he wants this open challenge tonight, but no. Greg, we have the MFTs come out, and I was like, oh God, Greg is so happy right now.
Yeah.
I sent it to the group chat last night. That shirt, Greg, your birthday's coming, buddy.
Well, do you know what I was thinking at the time? I was actually working on the fire at that point, and I was like, that would make a really good fire starter.
Dose it in gasoline.
That shirt?
Yep. Oh, Greg, you know how much that shirt costs?
$55 Canadian.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
let's get the crack research team on that.
Okay, so Solo comes out. He wants the U.S. title. It's for his family. And then Dragunov and Mello say, hey, why don't we have a tag match? But the MFTs attack instead. Apollo Crews and Matt Cardona come out for the save. They're kind of getting overwhelmed. To make it 5, we get Shinsuke and holla holla, playa holla holla. It's time for a 10-man tag. We get the MFTs, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, Talatanga, JC Mateo, and Solo Sikoa versus Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews, Carmelo Hayes, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Ilya Dragunov. Holla holla, playa.
Yeah, let's
Smack Militant.
Yeah.
Greg's like, Greg, come on, this was great. Come on.
Yeah, I knew exactly where you were going with this, though. It was like, all right, let's get it up.
What? How play?
Yeah.
Okay. Greg, this match.
$47.99, by the way, Canadian, plus shipping and tax and all that good stuff.
It'll go on sale before then. It'll be in the remainder bin in 3 weeks.
No, it won't. That's the problem. It should be in the remainder bin in 3 weeks, but no.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of Samoans in that family. I think there's going to be a lot of Samoans. What are you getting from Uncle Solo this year? Uncle Solo sending you some shirts.
I would much rather him send some cups.
Oh, but bump. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, so this match, there's nothing to this match. They beat up the small guys. At one point, the only impressive part was Talatanga picks up Matt Cardona and just tosses him. This is ridiculous. But the match ends up breaking down near the end, where we have just a schmoz. Everybody starts coming in, and finally we end up with Carmelo Hayes in the ring by himself. Tamatonga hits the cutthroat out of nowhere, and he pins the U.S. champ. MFTs win, Greg.
Yeah, they did. And then what happens, Brad?
Oh, I can tell you exactly what happens. You want this to happen.
Oh, Lord above, hear Greg's cry. Send them to Raw, don't ask him why.
Yeah. No, I meant the next part is when we get the Wyatts.
Yeah, doing spooky crap because they're there at the lanterns and the Wyatts are in the crowd. Greg, you're suffering. You're suffering. This feud is not done.
That's what I mean. I really wish we sent them to Raw.
In a crate.
I would not be sad about that.
We get you know what? I don't think we should even wish this on the Raw Dogs, Eric B and Randy C. I think we should send them to AEW.
NXT.
I wouldn't wish that on poor Steve Swift either. I'm telling you, AEW, TNA.
Any of those things work.
You know what? It would repopulate the entire TNA division. There's 10 guys there.
Yes, but you have to change all their names.
No. Oh, they would need discount versions. Not if they stay under WWE contract. They're loaned. They're on loan.
Then that would be okay, I guess.
It'd be okay. Yeah. So, Greg, more recaps. So this is technically recap 2 because recap 1 was right off the top. We saw junk from last week, but this recap was why Alexa and Charlotte should hate each other.
Right.
But this was amazing. I love how Charlotte wants her to be her galentine.
Yes, her galentine.
She had black flowers, which was cute, and then an autograph signed picture of herself.
That was really funny.
I got to tell you, the wrestling on this show sometimes makes you make you pull your hair out, but the people who are running these backstage skits have a good sense of humor.
Oh, you better believe it, because this next one coming up is my favorite and where we're going to get tonight's episode. Name.
Go it, Greg. I knew as soon as I saw this, I was like, Greg, all of a sudden his ears perked up. Nick Aldis is in the back with the man, the myth, the legend,
and the goddamn national treasure himself.
R-Truth, and of course,
DP, Mr. DP himself.
And all of a sudden, Kip Wilson walks in. And it turns out that this is how we find out Damian Priest, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams are going to have a qualifier for the Elimination Chamber. And Kit is mad because he got beat up last week. And he says, Monday Night Raw is red, SmackDown is blue. Real men express their feelings, unlike you. You reward meatheads. Your leadership is obnoxious. Wake up, Nick. You are toxic.
And then R-Truth asked to reply via poetry as well. And would you like me to read R-Truth's poem?
Oh, I did the first one. You can do the second one.
R-Truth, in 100% R-Truth fashion, replies to Kit. Violets are blue, roses are red. Did you all see last week when Oba put Kit on his head? He says he's a real man. Dog, you can't even go. Uh-oh, I think you lost your manhood because I see a camel toe. And then, as DP himself can't hold it together during this segment, he's losing it in trying to cover his face. But R-Truth with the line of the night here, after saying this, and gives us our episode title, he looks deadpan to Nick Aldis and DP and says, y'all like camels?
The name of the episode, y'all like
camels.
You are the greatest of all time.
So thank you, R-Truth, again this week for a great name for this show, y'all like camels.
R-Truth needs to be on a permanent contract just for these segments.
Do you know what? It's certainly helping his bump card. Like these backstage segments, I'm quite happy if he does this every week. Like easiest money he's made in his career because he's not taking any bumps for it.
And we need some things like where, during the Elimination Chamber, he comes out and he's got a briefcase and he said he's cashing in. And they're like, dude, wrong match. And he's like, oh, my bad. And just leaves. Like, we just need a little bit of R-Truth levity. And if I were one of the people who was trying to sell my product, I would be be demanding that R-Truth is the one selling my product.
Yeah. R-Truth doing infomercials, so funny.
R-Truth selling, like you're like, oh, I got my logo on the mat. No, forget that. At this point, I think he could get Saudi Arabia over.
He could do a lot of things.
Okay, we've delayed this. Julia versus Alexa Bliss versus Zelina. Did you ever think this was in question?
No, not in any bit. I also enjoyed that Charlotte came out in her attempt to woo Alexa as part of her Valentine's Day gift.
Get it? Woo? Haha.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I missed that line there earlier. Like, Greg, those two back-to-back segments, you could have had 10 episode titles.
Yes. I enjoyed that so much. That was so fun.
So Julia hits a double underhook suplex. There's some really good spots here where each of the women basically hit a version of their finisher. And Zelina screws up her code red.
Yeah.
Brutal, just absolutely brutal. Julia, she couldn't even pin her right at the end. Zelina couldn't. So we get a Northern Lights bomb that's broken up. Eventually, Selena's trying to hit a dive to the outside and she gets caught by Sister Abigail DDT. 1, 2, 3. So the story of this match, Greg, as far as I'm concerned, was Zelina is better as manager. Julia can't win matches even though she's a champion. And Alexa Bliss and I think Charlotte are going to end up in this match. So we're going to have a bunch of tag teams in this match.
Well, you kind of knew that was going to happen, right? At least with Alexa and Charlotte, because they keep teasing. I'm hating that they're going to break up, but I think that's what we're going to.
I hope they don't break up. I want them in the WrestleMania match and then break up after WrestleMania when we need challengers, because either of them could be the heel challenger.
Maybe.
So sure, this is another great one right here, Greg. Tiffy's in the back, and I just knew Greg was happy right from then. She's talking to Jordan Grace. Maybe if Jordan wins, they can be Tiffy versus Jordan at WrestleMania. Greg's like, nope, that's not happening.
I'm just laughing at the thought of, as you said, Greg was happy with Tiffy in the back. Thank God my wife doesn't listen to this.
That could also be the alternate name for this episode. Thank God my wife doesn't listen to this. Chelsea comes out and bumps into her and talks about how she ruined her beautiful foot. This is all your fault. And she wants an apology. And of course, Tiffy just mean girls her. And just like, no, I am not apologizing to you. Boy, the show missed Tiffy. Like, there was a giant Tiffy shaped hole. And all of a sudden, this women's division, all you did was add Jordan Grace and Tiffy in, and this women's division is 100 times better.
So what you're saying, Brad, is you missed the giant shaped Tiffy hole? I know I did, but I didn't realize you missed it.
I'm not commenting. I know at least one of the people in my house listens to this show.
Oh, no one in my house does.
I think it's my daughter is a regular listener.
That's just to hear her own voice, though, right?
I think so, just so she can hear herself. And a bunch of nerdy. There's a bunch of. If we've got new nerdy listeners, especially to the draw on TSN Radio, 690 in Montreal. It's because of my kid.
Oh, so I'm just laughing right now. Did you see Chelsea Green's post to Matt Cardona?
No, what was
for
it?
Valentine's Day. Both of them in wheelchairs from when he was Zack Ryder, with the Valentine saying, "Will you be mine?"
Oh man, Greg. I'm gonna wear that out. Hey, before we get to this next match, speaking of which, let's remind people, if you want a great show, we have one here on the hub. Probably not our show, it's the draw. But also
it's definitely not our show. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Draw straws roll. Monday night the takes go wild. Best Raw review you'll ever hear. Eric and Randy, crystal clear.
Plus, they do the TSN show, so it's like I've already listened to the interview with Jock, and that he cracked me up. I love the Mountie. I'm not the Mountie. He's brave. He's strong. Trick Williams versus. Sammy's in the back with Phoenix first. And Sammy thanks Phoenix for trying to cheer him up last week, and he wanted to apologize. He knows he's an inspiration, and now he wants Ray Phoenix to go take care of business. And I was like, there's no way Ray Phoenix is going to go take care of business. One of these guys is getting pushed, and the other one's name is Ray Phoenix.
That's fair.
So Trick Williams comes out, Greg, and I felt so bad for Ray Phoenix because "Whoop That Trick" is being chanted really loudly.
Yeah. Poor Ray.
Greg, it made me ask for this one.
Good guy, bad guy, nobody knows. Crowd's on fire, but the story's broke. Ho, ho. So let's all ask before we squeal. Tell me now, who's the heel?
Fair enough.
Who is the heel? Who is the heel in this match?
I don't know. Another new song from our choir.
Yeah, they're back there rehearsing. Greg, who's the heel is the question here, because Trick gets that. He comes out and does his like rock impression where he's like, Sami Zayn, you're back there looking all sad in your $10 Skechers. You haven't even combed your hair. Your breath smells like 10 pounds of opportunity lost. You're making me sick. Newsflash, Sammy, you had your opportunity. You have your opportunity tonight. And next week, I'm going to call my spot. I'm going to qualify after I take care of Ray Phoenix. Look at these lemon pepper steppers.
Yeah.
Greg, you have no idea what he said, do you?
Not most of it, no.
But people are chanting and laughing, and like they're going to have a hard time keeping this guy heel.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's over like Rover. And again, Ray Phoenix comes out. They have their match. Ray can do some crazy like stuff off the top ropes, walking the rope. The crazy one though was when he's standing on the back post and he stomps Trick Williams on his back. That was nuts. after he did the double splashes, one, and he just hops back off. This match, there's some crazy frog splashes and stuff, but the ending came out of nowhere where Trick hits that. They're running the ropes and Trick hits the trick shot pretty much out of nowhere. Have you changed your mind yet? Are you warming up to Trick Willie?
A little bit, I guess.
He can go. Like, he wrestled. He did not look out of place here with Ray Phoenix. And that side, some of those side kicks, like, dude looked awesome.
Yeah.
And that pimp slap.
That was big.
Dude, this guy's good. He's good. I hope you warm up to him, because I think, like, if I was picking next week, Carmelo Hayes, Damian Priest, Trick Willie, I want Trick Willie in that match.
Fair.
Would you pick anybody else?
No, I don't think so. I think that's probably exactly what I would do as well.
Well, maybe that's how we spice things up. Drew McIntyre, Trick Willie. Book it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Whoop that Trick Mania. He wins the title, goes right on the Mania. Like, if they really want to shake things up, that's how you do it.
But that's not what's going to happen.
No. And in the back, we get reminded how deep the women's roster is here, because all the champions are here. Julia's in the back. Or sorry, Io and Rhea are there, icing their wounds. They'll get them next time. Julia walks in, and they make fun of her for not qualifying. And Io threatens to go after the U.S. title. That ain't happening. And then Jade walks in and does a stare down.
Yeah, sure.
Rhea Ripley and Jade is down the road at some point. They should keep teasing that.
I think that makes the most logical sense for me for Jade losing her title.
We have a 3-hour show when recap number 3. Jade and Jordan Grace. Oh, and then recap number 4. Jacob Fatu.
Right. Did I fast forward through all of this? You bet your ass I did.
Well, and then that's not even the end of the recaps. Like that, there's still more to come. But we got to basically what I thought was going to be the main event, the women's title.
Yeah, no.
These guys aren't big enough stars.
Apparently not.
Greg, go ahead, because this match is about to start. And then...
Well, this is where we just as they get ready to start the match, this is when we hear Liv Morgan's music. And Liv and Dom and Raquel Rodriguez come out. And Dom has something very special planned for Liv tonight on this Valentine's Eve. A special date for him and Liv. They set up a lavish table at ringside with Liv Morgan and Dominic Start. They're ready to enjoy their heart-shaped chicken nuggets. So men, if you're out there and you want to impress your significant other, set up a table and apparently feed her some heart-shaped chicken nuggies. And that will apparently, according to Dom Mysterio, will be what will keep the women happy.
Plus a box of chocolates. And then
some chocolates. Oh, and then the Dom Perignon, because what they did is they took a bottle of champagne, Dom Perignon, and they put Dom's face on the bottle in the ice. That was brilliant. I'd forgotten that piece. That's just so funny.
It was very funny, very good, and that's how you celebrate Valentine's Day. You bring along your third wheel, because your muscle, so she can do that. All good, dude. Dom and Liv make this match just a little bit more exciting. But early on, there are 2 crazy bumps. Jade chops the ring post. That looked nasty. I'd like to know the trick behind that one. And then she flips poor Jordan Grace. And she lands back first and rolls into the timekeeper. I was like, dear God.
Yeah.
Like, do you not like walking, Jordan Grace?
No, apparently not.
So, and then Jade walks over and picks up the chicken nugget, takes a bite, and flicks what's left of it at Liv Morgan. By the way, did you also notice Liv Morgan was wearing her napkin on her lap?
No, I never noticed that.
I did, because I realized if she wasn't wearing the napkin on her lap, this show would have gone from PG-13 to slightly higher rating.
That's, you know what? Sometimes you got to take that sacrifice, right?
And there was a bunch of other people that commented on it. That's how I saw it. And I was like, oh, I see how people are. You guys are perverts. All right. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it goes back to our title of the episode, right? Y'all like camels?
Y'all like camels? Apparently people do. So this match ends up Jordynne Grace. There's a lot of really cool sequences in this. These girls, like, I think Jordynne Grace showed off why she's on the roster, because she can make other people look really good and is an excellent wrestler. When Jade rolls off Jordan's shoulders and then hits the pump kick and the one arm Jaded, because her arm's been worked over for the whole match for the win. Sucky for Jordynne Grace, but that's what her role is for this little run. And if I were them, I'd put her in the chamber.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to need at least one more spot, and that's a perfect spot for Jordynne Grace to go.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's not a bad idea.
So afterwards, she walks over and Jade basically reminds Liv, if you challenge me, that's what's going to happen to you.
That'll be your ass, as she pointed.
That'll be your ass. Yes, because I mean, Jade only knows how to communicate through curses. Ass, bitch,
Yeah. You need to speak the love language of, heart-shaped chicken nugs.
Meanwhile, Greg, remember when we thought we were going to have a 3-hour SmackDown? We were going to see the tag division again. We do see the tag division again.
Okay, legitimately, I fast forward through this.
Oh, Gregory,
because I apparently missed the return from the milk carton of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Well, they've been to Mexico.
Fair.
They wrestled in Mexico once, by the way. They've been doing anything. Speaking of bump cards, I'm sure they're not complaining.
I guess not.
And my new favorite SmackDown division, my new favorite character, Johnny Depressing. Greg, I was so inspired. I have this gift for you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Used to call him Johnny Wrestling. Crowd was always blessing. Now it's Johnny Depressing, man. What happened to the flexing? From 5-star classics to the slow-mo stressing. Turn that sad theme off. We need primetime wrestling.
Johnny, where the hype?
Johnny, where the hype?
I don't know, but I can tell you, Dexter Lumis apparently is back with drawing again.
Yes, we'll get there in a second, but hold on, Greg. I got to tell you this segment. You fast forwarded through it. It was so good. We have my Johnny Wrestling there, who's now Johnny Depressing. He's sitting there sad, and he says, I lost my... She's like, Candace, like, you got to get over this, Johnny. It's you just lost the mask. It's not just about the mask. I lost my tag team partner. I lost my title. I don't have a title. I lost the mask. I've lost everything. I don't have anything. As he looks at his wife, and she says, are you kidding me, Johnny? And then he just lies down, flops on the thing, and she says, I'm going to fix this, and pushes him away. Happy Valentine's Day, Candace. Your husband doesn't count you or your wonderful child.
Yep. Great job.
And then the MFTs walk by. Look at the losers who can't even wrestle tag. They come here every week, put on their gear, and hang out in the back, eat catering. And then we see the picture of Solo, where Dexter Lumis has definitely been drawing, and it's Solo's head skinned over the mask with his mouth as the light. And this means, Greg, that is continuing.
Yeah.
Greg, I know.
Please.
Please send them to Raw, send them away. Greg doesn't want to watch today. He's seen enough, he said he's found. Please send them all to Raw right now.
Thanks, kids. Good job.
Yeah. Now go back to the cartoons, because it's Saturday morning.
Yeah, go back to Netflix. Let's on YouTube. Let's get Greg. Come on. Kids don't watch TV.
It's fair.
They just watch Netflix and YouTube. So Greg. So after the Arlington one, which by the way is another, I'm not going to recap sound effect because I have too much respect for the US military, but Gregory.
Yeah.
And maybe not even the institution itself, just the men and women who serve there. God bless you all. Obafemi's there. And Kit Wilson walks in and he's like, uh-oh. He interrupts Oba. and he has a poem, and it's
you
bookmarked.
you could hear the record scratch, right?
And Nick Aldis is such a dick. Like,
Yes,
what
he
a
is.
dick. He looks like he sees this and goes, "Oh, you have this page bookmarked." Greg, I wrote it down for you.
Ah, good. Let's hear this great poem from Obafemi.
No, from Kit Wilson.
I'm sorry, from Kit Wilson
about
too.
Obafemi.
About Obafemi. My apologies. Yes.
Roses are red, but I don't give a damn. You may be strong, but you are an insecure little man. Your actions are toxic. It's plain to see. You're no match for a real man like me. You're marching and stomping into every town. They're laughing at you, you sad little clown.
Well, I mean, I never.
And so guess what's happening next week? I think Obafemi's officially on the blue brand. He's going to kill Kit Wilson next week.
Listen, don't go wishing that on me. Yeah, I don't know. I hope not, because then we wouldn't get more poetry, Brad.
I think this guy is totally safe until his partner comes back. And I hope that when his partner comes back, just joins in on the gimmick.
I hope so.
They need a female manager that is like twice their size, and she helps them win the tag titles.
So like Jordan Grace?
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to go there with that. There's a few, like somebody. This could be a lot of fun. I could see lots of fun here. You know what? Chelsea Green would be a nice addition, and have Matt Cardona be their muscle.
Oh, that'd be funny.
There's some comedy gold right there.
Cardona is toxic masculinity, remember?
But eventually they'll make up because of Chelsea Green.
Okay,
Power of Green.
Right.
So next week, Greg, Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Kiana James. Wonder who's winning that match for the Chamber. And Damian Priest, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Willie. I could see one thing in this match about with the Nia Jax. Okay.
Okay. All right.
What if Alexa accidentally costs Charlotte this match? Like Alexa screwed over Charlotte screwed Alexa in the Rumble.
Oh, I would not be surprised if that happens.
And we get Nia. Now on the other side, it's Trick Willie. Like, whoop that trick.
I think both those are logical explanations or logical ideas. So that's not what we're going to go with.
Fine. You're probably right. So Cody, Drew's in the back. He talks about Cody, talks about Jacob, but he actually wants Sammy to win. He thinks that Sammy is a good man, and he hopes that he wishes him well, and he hopes that he wins.
Okay, so when you got this segment, did you not in your head be like, well, I know what's going to happen next?
I really thought Sammy was going to win this match. I thought Drew was interfering and Sammy was winning. I bid hard later on in the main event.
So did I, and I actually didn't mind that because it told the story, right? Even if it is something we just saw at Royal Rumble, it tells the story of Drew would much rather take on Sami Zayn, someone he's seen and beat, than someone like a Cody Rhodes that he's scared to face, or a Jacob Fatu he's scared to face. So the whole idea of this Drew interfering to help Sami win, to get the weaker opponent to go through, I think is brilliant.
I think it was brilliant. And this match, I think the match was really good. I will read my note later.
All right.
Sami Zayn, Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes. We get basically 24 minutes for this match. And the early story, Gregory, is that Cody and Jacob want to kill each other.
What? No, they would never want to do that. I
assume that's how Sami was going to get in this thing. He hits an early dive, and then pretty much for the rest of the match, you get two guys going and then somebody attacks, and two guys going and somebody attacks. This match continues all the way. I mean, there's some cool Blue Thunder bombs, Jacob Fatu hitting his super kicks and hip attacks, but the story of the match comes in at the end where Drew McIntyre attacks. He beats up Jacob Fatu, tosses him over the table, functionally taking him out of the match. He then comes in, takes out Cody, drags poor Sami on top. 1, 2, and Cody kicks out. Drew goes back in to take out Cody, and little does he know that what his prize for that is that Sami is going to give him a haluva kick And Sammy's prize for doing the right thing was that Cody sneaks up from behind, hits the crossroads, and gets the giant pin because Cody's a giant prick. Cody is in the Elimination Chamber. Jacob and Sammy are not. And I want to say fuck Cody Rhodes.
I was going to say, it going back to what you'd said earlier, like, who's the heel here?
Cody. I don't need to play that song. It's Cody.
Cody's the heel.
Douchebag. So I'm wondering on the men's side if we don't get Jacob or Sammy or both in this match somehow. I think we're going to get a 5-way or 10-way or something with all of the losers in the men's one, because there's still a couple of spots left to fill. We got Randy, we got Cody on Raw. I'm trying to remember who qualified on Raw. I don't remember off the top of my head, but there's 3 of the 5 are there. Next week we're going to get Trick. Raw will add one more, and I think we'll get some sort of scramble that will fill out the last match, which may get a second chance scramble. I think they should do that for both of them. That there should be some sort of second chance scramble, and we can get, because there's some people in these other matches, Greg, that's like, that would explain how you could get you could still get Charlotte even if she loses her match in. There's some things that could happen.
You've got this all figured out.
I wish I was writing for WWE at least. Although my note for R-Truth is more segments, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Time for
more
the
R-Truth in our lives.
Time for the synopsis.
This is your SmackDown synopsis.
And your SmackDown synopsis today is brought to you by The Draw.
Shout it high. It's a dream.
You can check out The Draw here through our Patreon as well, patreon.com/The Draw. The show comes out there if you don't happen to have it in your local area, or it airs like 13 times across the country. So if you really want to listen to it on the radio, it's there. But when you listen to the Patreon version, you get some bonuses, like Steve Swift's Rambling Reviews.
That's right.
Greg, I'm back at the top of my page. So I have a buzzer and I have a Tiffy time.
Okay.
And I have my speedy sound there, which will be our scissors sound.
Okay. Well, then let's start with Tiffy.
What do you want to do?
Oh, we're keeping this.
That was not Tiffy.
I was going to say, that was not one of the sounds you gave me, Brad.
I somehow managed to put up the Ole. Okay, so let's go with that one.
You love yourself an Ole Ole?
Apparently. Right. What do you want to do with the match that rolled right into it with the Valentine's twins versus Rio?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's Tiffy time.
Also,
I think this could have been better if we had, Tiffy Stratton involved in this match.
Cody promo.
Boo.
Carmelo walk and talk, where we learn that The Miz has his own acronym.
Only because we like The Miz acronym.
It's Tiffy time.
Oh, I know this one, Greg. House of Black promo.
Get it.
I didn't even wait for you because I knew, Greg. I can see just your head drop.
Damn, I don't even need that shit in my life.
The 5 good guys of the week versus the MFTs.
In the Titty Long Memorial. No.
You have to cut this because Teddy Long didn't come out and make the match. It was Nick Aldis, damn it.
All right, cut it then. I mean, my default position is cutting everything MFTs, but I did like the Holla Holla player.
But that's me making that funny. That has nothing to do with the
but
show.
Here's the thing. Both of us made it because I thought the exact same thing. I actually said to myself, Holla Holla player, when I saw this kind of start to happen on the TV live. I'm like, no.
I'm very tempted, Gregory, to sink some money into this podcast and get a cameo done where I explain to Teddy Long that we do a podcast and all we want is him to say holla holla playa and just start doing his bit so we can turn it into segments. It's time for a tag team match. Time to go one-on-one with the Undertaker. Like, I just want a bunch of those that I could just make a giant. I mean, I could find on the internet, but way more fun to meet Teddy Long, tell him how much we love him and how he's getting us through our SmackDowns.
Yes, but he probably wouldn't appreciate that I call it the Teddy Long Memorial.
It's the Teddy Long. Like, let's give that man a PhD. There's got to be a university out there that will a sketchy one that'll give him a PhD in making matches. Charlotte and Alexa, Galentine's, Greg.
Galentine's, we got to keep this. Woo.
It's Tiffy time!
I think that she wooed Alexa.
Yes.
Greg, I already know the answer. Nick Aldis, Damian Priest, Kip Wilson, and the goddamn national treasure himself.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Truth Killings.
I was going to say, I don't think this one deserves a Tiffy time. I think that this deserves something else. But yes, we are 100% keeping this.
You are the greatest of all time.
Yes, you are our truth.
I know. I used the goddamn national treasure, so I went there. The match with Julia, Alexa, and Zelina.
Yeah, we can speed through that.
Tiffy, Jordan Grace, and Chelsea Green.
Yeah, I think we could cut that.
We've rarely cut Chelsea Green.
I mean, it was funny, but I don't think we needed it tonight.
There was a lot of funny stuff. The problem is the backstage stuff was better than some of the matches, or most of the matches, I would say. Other than, I'd say the last three matches, maybe we could say that they were better than they were good. No.
Yeah.
Trick, which gets me to my point. Sammy and Ray Phoenix having a heart-to-heart, Greg.
Don't think I need the talking segment first, but the match was great.
So the talk, but the match.
It's Tiffy time!
Greg, you were very happy about the show when we started. I think you may have changed your mind.
Yeah, listen, at this point, Netflix, fix your damn speed option.
Okay, what about the all the women's champions talking in the back?
No.
How about Jade versus Jordan Grace with the bonus Judgment Day feature?
Okay. If it wasn't for the Judgment Day piece, I would say no, cut. But because I enjoyed the Liv Morgan, Dom Mysterio chicken nuggies and the Dom champagne, yeah, we're keeping this.
It's Tiffy time!
It's Dominic Mysterio time is really what it was. And I would say the match was pretty good, but that was like, it's like it was a good cake, a nice moist cake that needed icing. And then they were like, let's just.
They were definitely everything. The icing.
It made the cake, it balanced the cake, Greg. All right. Johnny depressing.
I will leave this one to you to decide.
Oh, Greg. Well, then I'm keeping it because
Used to call him Johnny Wrestling. Crowd was always blessing. Now it's Johnny depressing, man. What happened to the flexing? From 5-star classics to the slow-mo stressing. Turn that.
All right.
from 5-star classics to the slow-mo stressing. That's the I miss the 5-star classics, Johnny Wrestling. I'm terrified what they're going to do with him and how long this punishment's going to continue until
his contract's up.
Obafemi and Kip Wilson and the poetry.
Oh, we got to keep this.
That time was.
I'm assuming they were saying obey, 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 obey.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with.
Okay.
Okay. Drew McIntyre promo.
No.
It was not required. We kind of knew that something was going to come of this. And the main event, Gregory, Sammy, Cody, Jacob Fatu.
I think this is Superstar.
Yes. And I would say, actually, to your point, if Drew wasn't in the back and we didn't see that promo, then this wouldn't have been a Superstar, because the moment you saw Drew, you knew he was getting involved.
Right. Yeah.
And that broke the match, and that broke the illusion, shall we say? Yeah,
they for lack of a better word, they blew the load early on that one, right?
Yeah. Well, perfect term for Valentine's Day, Greg.
I try.
So, friends, we'll be back next week with the SmackDown review. You're on special assignment. Is that next week or the week after? I always forget which week it is.
I think the week after. I'm on special assignment.
Sean Burkhead, you are on the hot seat. I'm sending your box down with you. It should arrive just in time, almost as payment for watching 3 hours of SmackDown.
You're welcome. Listen, Tiffy is back now, so he'll at least be happy for that.
In fairness, I didn't get as many people enter as I would have liked. We had 5 entries, and Sean won legitimately by a fair amount, by the way.
Oh, wow.
He won by about 20 points, and that's no disrespect to anybody else. I was very impressed with Sean's picks. He picked some very things that I've been like, really? That? And he picked, like, he got the AAA, one of the AAA guys right. Like, for frick's sake, Burkhead.
Well, listen.
We're buttering Burkhead up right now.
We are. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, friends. Thank you so much. Enjoy your week of snow or sun, no matter where you are. But we'll be back next week. And in the meantime and in between time, check out The Draw. Check out Steve Swift's Rambling Reviews. Check out Draw Straws Raws. And who knows what other bonus things may show up. For Greg, I'm Brad. We're your Smack Daddies, the East Coast podcasting champions of the world, wishing you happy wrestling.
Revolutionary podcasting, sports entertainment. Father Greg and Brad, the dad bless you all with the lovely tales of Friday night, SmackDown and beyond. Go to the outer limits of your mind with the SmackDaddies. Revolutionary podcast and sports entertainment. The Father Greg and Brad, the dad bless you all with the lovely tales of Friday night SmackDown and beyond. Go to the outer limits of your mind with the SmackDown.